Deshaun Watson on the podcast QB Unplugged with Quincy Avery, his quarterback coach, talking about his rehab and getting ready to be able to play week 1.
I'm at a great space. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Like, I don't feel like I'm rushing. I don't feel like I'm behind. I'm like where I need to be overall, just like football-wise and just everything. With my surgery, coming back, rehabbing. And it's just like, it's one of those deals where I feel like I'm back in like 2017, 18. You know what I'm saying? Where we start from ground up, fundamentals and everything. I think over the past couple years, especially since I got traded, we were trying to speed up everything. All right, how can we catch up? How can we catch up? All right, we need to do this. And it's a lot coming up as a one. Now it's like, all right, cool. Let's sit back, add a little downtime. All right, let's wrap it up as fast as possible when we need to. And I think that's where it's been.
With that, let's welcome in Tim Bielik from the Plain Dealer, cleveland.com. Tim, it's kind of interesting. It sounds good. Let's see if that can translate once he gets back onto the field.
I mean, when Deshaun Watson came off the last season-ending injury, way back when he tore his ACL in his rookie season, he came back in 2018, had a great season, got the Texans into the playoffs. So obviously, if you're the Browns, you would take that kind of year from Deshaun Watson. So it's interesting to see him kind of have that mentality where he's kind of trying to be a little more calm and going back to the beginning of his career. He's trying to pick things up as opposed to what he was talking about with the last 2 years, where it felt like everything was going kind of fast for him. And I think there were times, especially in 2022, where things looked fast. It looked like last season it was starting to slow down for him again, that, he was looking like himself again, maybe not at the peak form that we've seen in the past, but, he kind of looked more like, his composure was better outside of the Pittsburgh game. His confidence was there. And you saw, the Titans, the Cardinals, and especially the second half of the Ravens game, that looked more like the true Deshaun Watson. And of course, the question is going to be how he comes back from this surgery, because we really haven't ever seen an NFL quarterback try to do this. So ultimately, I think we do kind of have to couch some expectations a little bit early, just to kind of see how he comes back, for him to take a couple of hits with his shoulder before we can really kind of judge where he's at.
Yeah, he sounds like he's much more at ease, but we'll see.